Okay, welcome back. So today, um, I, I wanted to do this like last week, not last week, because I haven't had this channel for since last week. I've had this for like 3 days or something, right? Okay, screw it. Um, so this is gonna be deku. Sorry about that. Hold on, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Anyway, this is what if deku was in SAO, or you could tell right here, or online. Okay, I really do enjoy this anime. This anime is really good. I recommend it for beginners, or you can watch it whenever you want. I know a lot of people have hate to this for no reason. I don't know why. So yeah, I will not be posting tomorrow. Tomorrow I am going to a Thanksgiving party. I'm going to do something for my grandma's. Yeah, I'm pretty much just going to have another Thanksgiving at my grandma's tomorrow. So I will not be posting unless I get back and I have time to post. So yeah, that's the announcements I wanted to say. I did not want to make a video of saying announcements that I will not be making a video tomorrow. So yeah. Okay. So let's just start off as Deku is quirkless. Okay. Deku knows he's quirkless. He doesn't even care about quirks. He's not obsessed. He likes playing video games, right? Bakugo is like, oh, you're quirkless, haha. He's like, it doesn't care. He doesn't matter. He's like, I don't really want to be here anyways. And he's like, why not? He's like, I want to be a game. I want to produce games. He's like, ooh, nice. He's like, oh, okay, I guess. And Bakugo does not acknowledge him ever again, pretty much. Like, he'll bully him time to time. Like, pick on him, but he doesn't really do anything else to him. Let's say that Deku moved to a different school, and in this school, let's say that he moved to. Sorry if you could hear screaming in the background. Let's say let's say the school he went to was, was I don't really know. Oh, this is from literally the band's called Netflix. So yeah, don't sue me, YouTube, or anything. And this is from Spotify. So yeah. Anyways, um, so yeah, let's say that he just went to school with, and it doesn't matter. He just went to a different school. Okay. Deku. Let's just say Deku just asked his mom if she could just teach him now, and she got permission to from the government, and so yeah, now they can. Hold up, I'm changing the song to Play from Netflix also. No, Nightmare. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So Deku, he could just play video games whenever he wants. He loves. Hold up, let me show you. He likes the nerve gear. Okay. Oh, and Deku's gonna look like Kirito. Okay. So yeah. Deku's gonna look like Kirito. Oh no, come on. Okay, so yeah. Let's just say Deku is is pretty much Kirito, but he has green hair. And yeah. Okay. And Bakugo does play video games. Like everyone in Class 1A and so on. Like, he'll meet everyone in Class 1A. Okay? Okay, so yeah. Um, yeah. So, SAO comes out. There's an announcement for 2 days before the game comes out. Deku says, "Mom, I'm going to the store for 2 days." And she's like, "What do you mean for 2 days? There's a game, and I'm gonna be the first one to get it." She's like, "Okay, do you need money?" He's like, "Yeah. Let's say $20, right?" And she's like, "Okay, here you go, go." Like she drives them, and like they see people running to get first in line, but Deku just steps in line like with a sleeping bag, food and stuff. And like right on the wall, there's like plugins for they could play games and stuff. So yeah. And Deku's gonna be the first beta tester. Bakugo is there too. Like everyone in class 1A is there, okay? And grown ups and stuff. So yeah. I like this song a lot. So, yeah. Deku gets it. He sees Bakugo. He's like, "Hey, Bakugo." He's like, "Where did you move?" He's like, "Oh, I'm online school." He's like, let's just say, actually, he's online school now, right? He's like, "I'm just online school where I can play video games." He's like, "Oh, nice, I guess." It's like, and then he says, "Okay, bye, Kajan." No, he just says bye, Bakugo. Because they weren't really good friends like that. Like, everyone just kind of ignored him, but some people were good friends. Say, like, let's just call one of his friends Kirito. No, I'm kidding. Let's say that one of his friends are called. Let me just say one of his friends was uh, Kaminari. Yeah, Kaminari. He sees Kaminari. He's like, "Oh, hey, Kaminari." He's like, "Hey, why did you move?" Right? Let's just say Kaminari was in their school. He's like, I'm just if I could play more of the games and stuff. He's like, you're lucky. No, I'll see you later, man. It's like, yeah, see you later. Okay? I'll play with you later, but I'm gonna be a beta tester. Right? He's like, well, good luck in beta. It's like, you too. So yeah, that happens. Deku's home. He's like, Mom, I will not be eating dinner for like the next 3 days. She's like, no, you're eating dinner for the next 3 days. He's like, fine, right? And Deku already pre-ordered the full game when it comes out, so he's gonna be the first one to get that also. Okay. So yeah. Oh, Mineta will die in this. You'll see how. Okay. So yeah. He's playing dinner, he eats, like he doesn't do any like let's say he's smart enough that he doesn't have to do school anymore. Right? So yeah. From Dizzy in 6 seconds. And it's Gotham. Gotham. I'm kidding. So yeah. Netflix Graveyard. I don't even actually think I have to say these names. I'm just gonna listen to it. It's on Spotify. Okay. Anyways, oh god. So yeah, he's playing and he's really good at it. Like he had to pat himself, everything. He had to pat himself, right? And if you watch this video, you will know why he pat himself, right? He customized this person so he doesn't look like this. Actually, let's just say, because I'm looking at the photo right here. If he was Kodito and green hair, it would not work out that well. So let's just say he has black hair anyways. Okay, like he just dyes it black. So yeah, that happens. So he plays, he gets to the highest level, and then the beta's over. He's like, the real game is tomorrow. This is no more beta testing. And let's say that Deku made it to floor 50. He was halfway done with the game. He's like, come on, right? He's like, I did counter Dinky, and he did see how it looked, so he knows that. So we already, like, they said they already had a specific time, what time they're grouping up at, like getting on and then inviting each other. Dinky's gonna be a really, if you don't know who Dinky is, I'm talking about Pikachu. If you don't know who Pikachu is, Kaminari. If you don't know who Kaminari is, you don't watch MHA. Okay, That's all I'm gonna say. So yeah. So that happens, right? And he gets the game like, let's say 3 days ahead. All people that pre-ordered it, so class 1A, right? And yeah, even the villains got pre-ordered it. Okay, some of the villains pre-ordered it. Like, let's just say that like there's a lot of people that play video games because it looks like how I'm doing this. There's a lot of people playing video games, right? Let's say like half of the stocks from people pre-ordering it goes away, right? Like even Ozawa is playing this. Okay, that's how this is going. Okay, so yeah, that happens. Then people start buying it, and it's just $15, so everyone's going for it, right? So yeah. And then he hops on with Kaminari. They invite each other to a party, and yeah. That happens, right? So they're just playing, like, and then Kaminari's like, okay, I gotta go, man. He's like, why? He's like, I bought food, right? Let's say they do meet Clyde. If you don't know who Clyde is, it's the samurai guy right here. Okay, that's Clyde. And Deku teaches him the basics. Stinky's like, hey, we can't leave. He's like, what do you mean? He's like, look at your, like, can you guys leave? He says out loud to them. He's like, Clyde checks. He's like, no, I can't. Why? And then Deku checks. He's like, no, why? Like, I can't either. Yeah, it's probably a bug. Let's just wait. Okay. And let's say Inko is just gone for, like, Inko left Deku because she didn't like how he was playing a lot like that. So she's like, okay, if he wants to do that, then I could just leave him. So she leaves him. Okay, like she left for for a man, I guess. Let's just say. So yeah, that happens. Um, I'm trying to remember it. Oh yeah. So then the whole meeting, like everyone teleports. Let's say Clyde and Kimnari and Deku are all right beside like they run towards each other like, okay, everyone good? Like, what's happening? And then they see the man, the big guy, and then he explains what's going on. He says, welcome players to SAO. Everyone's like, yeah, yeah, like screaming. And then he says, has anyone tried to leave? And everyone raised their hands, right? And he says, good. He's like, and he says, he's like, has anyone tried to left? And everyone raises their hand. He's like, have you been able to, is there a leave option? And they all, and then they all say, no, there wasn't. He says, if you say there wasn't, well, that's true, because I took out it. If you try, if you, this is life or death. Everyone's confused. Life or, what do you mean? Right? And then he says, your nerve gears have an electroshock that will fry your brain and kill you in the game and in real life. And everyone's screaming like, whoa, you can't do this, this is illegal. He says, I know this is illegal, right? And he's like, but I wanted to be a ruler of the world that I created, so now The only way to beat the game, he pretty much says, is to beat the game. Good luck. And in Deku and Dinky's heads, like, we gotta complete every single quest. And they said there's 500 quests. Let's say there's 10 in here, 20 in another town, so on, right? So yeah, that happens. He's like, if I have left you a present in your inventory, players, please look at it. Everyone clicks on it, and everyone turns in who they really are. They see who Kaminari sees his yellow hair and everything. He's like, what's going on, right? He says, hey Deku, your real ability. He's like, your real identity is getting shown. He's like, yours too. Then they see Clyde. They're like, wait, is that you, Clyde? Right? And he's like, is that you, Dinky and is that you, Kaminari and Deku? Is it you? Okay. Oh god. He's like, they're like, yeah, that's us. What's going on? He's like, now you people can see who you truly are. Good luck to all players. Right? And then he leaves, like, vanished. Everyone tries to run out. Some people are like at the edge and they're just jumping. They're like, I can't do this because intensity. Dinky and let's say that Todoroki ran off, so did Deku and Kaminari and Clyde. Clyde's like, I can't go. He's like, why? I was playing with friends, and they're here still. I was like, oh, fine, go. And he's like, I'll see you soon, right? He's like, I'll see you eventually. He's like, yeah, see you two later. Dinky and Deku are running, like they are blitzing. They know what to do because they are both beta testers and they played together, right? So yeah. And like they see like two enemies. Deku charges up his sword and kills one. Dinky uses a bow and kills the other. No, let's say Deku used a knife because I don't want to steal the idea of dual wield. Like he will have dual wield still, but it's gonna be dual knife, like two knives that are like the powerful knives that are stronger than his swords right here. Because he has one sword here and then behind him, I guess, there's another here. Let me show you. Here. He has this sword. If you haven't seen the show, I'm sorry. He will be using this kind of like that. Like it'll be made out of the same materials. Okay? So yeah. And they are out in the killing zone. They're not in the safe zone, right? And they know this. They're like, we gotta be on guard too. Okay. Wait, did I go past the picture? No, I did. So yeah. And they're just slaughtering. And they made it to the first town. They see Todoroki. And the money that they've earned is, say, like 3,000 things, right? Because they also farmed the best. What they do is just buy armor, like gear to protect them, and potions and better gear. Dinky got a level 3 bow, right? And let's say the highest level for weapons is level 10. Okay? And, yeah. Sorry, hold up. Yeah. Anyways, and Deku got, let's say, level 3 knife, because he doesn't have the skill yet to dual wield. But he buys another one because he's like, okay, I have this instinct. No, let's say he already has a skill. Like, since he pre-ordered it, like, everyone who got beta got a special skill. Right, so it's easier to tell who's a beta tester and who's not. He got dual wielding. Dinky got an element, right? That's why he chose the bow, because it's element arrow. Like, it was all randomized. Okay? So, yeah. If you get why I said electric, because his quirk is electric, right? And they are just going on to next towns, doing quests as they can, like find the necklace and stuff. They complete all the quests there. Todoroki, say he was like with Momo, right? and they're like, hey, what's up, right? They make a little party, and then they spurt the party, right? Because they had to do like a mini boss, and the mini boss was like level 5, and they were level 2. So all of them together both killed the boss, but it was at risk because they were like half. Dinky and Deku were at half, and Todoroki, let's say, had a 2 beta powers because he has ice and fire, so that he had an ice. He could use ice. Let's say he was a magic caster. He just used his quirk pretty much, kind of like one half he could use fire and the other half he could use ice, right? So he just uses that, right? Momo, she can create whatever she like. She could just, let's say that she's like a healer, so she creates as many potions, and she had like a sword, so she protected herself, right? So yeah, I'm not making Momo OP in this. So yeah, that happens. Yeah, and they just sleep at a hotel, and that's it for day 1 of it. Let's say no, that took 2 days. Okay, took 2 days. And that's it. I'm going to end it here, guys. Thank you. Remember, I am not posting tomorrow. So, yeah. Peace out. Have a good rest of your day.